Hello again, I'm James Taylor, the author of Jazz and Improvised Piano, and in this video I'm going to show you a walking bass for a sugar improvisation. That's an improvisation on the tune Sugar by Stanley Turrentine. The first line of the melody, we've got chords of 2 bars each. We've got 2 bars of C minor, chords of 2 beats each. We've got 2 beats of C minor, 2 beats of A minor 7 flat 5, 2 beats of D minor 7 flat 5, and then 2 beats of G7. So the roots, we could just do what we were doing before, which is playing 2 Cs for the C, then 2 As, then 2 Ds, then 2 Gs, and that would provide a bass line that would work for the first 2 bars. However, let's be slightly more inventive here. We can approach each new root from a semitone above. We did this a bit in Autumn Leaves. So we can go from the C, instead of playing a second C, we can anticipate the A by playing the note a step above it. And then we can get to the D by playing a note that's a semitone above it before we hit the D chord. And then to the D. And then similarly, instead of playing 2 beats of D there, we could anticipate the G by playing an A flat. And then, of course, we get to the G. And then, instead of playing 2 Gs, we can anticipate the C by playing the note above it. So we get this sort of thing. And, of course, we're playing the C minor chord over the C, the A chord here, the D chord here, the G chord here, C, A, D, G. Okay, that's the first pattern that we're going to be using. So we got right, yes, I forgot to say that I'm using 3 patterns here. I'm using a sort of descending, approaching from a semitone above type idea, and I'm going to use next what I call a Frere Jacques pattern. Now then, okay, so the first line has just got 2 sets of that first little lick that we did. So the first line is just this. Now the second line, we got 2 bars of C minor, and then a bar of D minor 7 flat 5, and then a bar of G7 sharp 9 sharp 5. Now for the C minor, we can use this Frere Jacques riff that I was talking about. So for this, start on the C. Okay, it's a rather naff name, but anyway, it just coins. I invented it because I thought it would just help people to to remember the riff, and B, to find it. We're just going from there, we're going up, just walking up to the 3rd and then back down. And that gives us 4 notes for each chord. And we can play one Frere Jacques riff under each C minor chord. So we've got 4 beats of C, which gives us Frere Jacques once. And then again, another bar of C. Now, for the D minor chord, just repeat the note 4 times. That's the D, 4 times. And then for the G again, 4 Gs. So for the first 2 lines then, we've got this sort of idea. We've got this. We can jazz. Then Frere Jacques twice. Then note repetition for the D, minor 7 flat 5, and similar for the G. Now for the next section, again, we can do the Frere Jacques riff for the C, but then we got the F sharp. Now this is actually more effective down the octave, but I'm going to play it here so you can see it. Notice it's all black notes. That makes things a little bit easier. Okay, so we got, and the right hand plays the F sharp 7 chord over the F sharp, and then to the F minor chord, and again Frere Jacques again. Then to the E flat chord and Frere Jacques again. So we got C minor for Ijacka, F sharp 7 for Ijacka, F minor for Ijacka, E flat 7 for Ijacka, which gives us this. And then for the final line, just 4 Ds repeated under the D minor 7 flat 5, and again 4 Gs repeated under the G7, and then same sort of thing for the A flat. And there are 2 bars, of course. So going from the beginning of this, then we got. Again, when you did Summertime, we did this sort of ba-ba rhythm, ba-ba. Now, if you're starting out in jazz, that's quite hard to do, but all I'm doing, I'm just playing the second chord of each bar a tiny bit earlier. Ba-ba. Then round again, of course. Okay, I hope this has been helpful. That'll provide a nice walking bass for Sugar. Okay, in the next video, I will show you how you can improvise using a C blues scale over the top. Have fun working on this one.